This exclusive Madden 19 footage is proudly presented to you by EA Game Changers. Special thanks to EA for flying me out to EA Play this year to capture Madden 19 footage early. Now, if you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also click that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop more Madden 19 videos. Let's get into it. Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 19 video. Today's video, we're going to be going over low and high point passes in Madden 19. Literally just testing them out to see if they're as effective as they were in 18, because, man, I tell you, it was a huge part of my offense. I don't know about you guys, but learning how to low point and high point at the right times was just a very effective offensive tool for a lot of people. And if you weren't aware, target passing is out of here. It's gone. So low and high point passes have gone back to two different buttons. And we'll talk about that in a moment. Take a look at this dot right here from Carson Wentz. That's the type of thing that in 18 and it looks like possibly in 19 could just cause people headaches. But man, when you make those throws and they connect, you feel like a superstar. Sometimes you get away with some BS, and believe me, we've all been there. But it can be a very effective tool. So again, I'm just kind of testing things out, throwing low points, throwing high points. We're rocking with the Eagles, seeing what's going on. So again, target passing is gone. So we have gone back to the, I'm not familiar with the Xbox controller, even though I was using it for this gameplay. But it's basically for PlayStation, it's L1 is the high point pass, L2 is the low point pass. I actually wish those were kind of flipped around, because when I'm looking at the controller, I guess L2 is like the higher button to me and L1 is the lower, so I wish that's how it will work. So every time that you want to make these throws, you got to think the opposite. That's the best way for me to remember. But I think it might be a little bit of an adjustment going from one button back to two. If you remember in 17, it was a two-button thing. They tried target passing, that didn't work. Oh, look at that dot too. Low points are so glitchy. They're so glitchy, man. I wanted to slow some of these things down, zoom them in, show you guys that they were working. So one other thing that I tried a little bit, there's another nice low point pass that I tried a little bit, and I think I'll do it again towards the end of the video, is we tried some of the fade streaks. Really towards the end of 18, those things became a pain where people would either run like a trips formation on one side or just really run a fade to the outside. And a lot of times against cover 2, if you high point through it and try to rack catch on the outside, you get this really weird animation. I'm here to tell you, even though he caught this one, I'm here to tell you, for the most part, and I'd say, when I say most, like 90% of the time, that throw does just not work. So we did switch to some trips here and just tried to toss it up to, I believe it was Nelson Aguilar a couple times. We're just trying some other routes here. I was trying to do some low points on like the drag and then the crossing route. But we tried to launch one up here, and again, I did this earlier in the video. It just doesn't work. Another BS catch there. You know what? Two good catches, and I'm saying it doesn't work. But for the most part, the balls were overthrown. You guys saw in the beginning of the video. And I tried it a whole bunch of more times after this. We had, you know, only like 2.5 hours to record, so I'm trying to squeeze all the footage that I could in, but there's a failed attempt that I had to use her and go and grab. But for the most part, I think low and high point passes are going to be just as effective in Madden 19 as they were in 18.